Welcome back, everybody. Back to Creative Vibe. Yo, so here we go. The
Yes.
reason why we're here, we just got back
Yes.
just like a few minutes ago from seeing Bob Marley, One Love.
Are you ready for Bob Marley and the Wailers? Don't let them fool you.
It's a hit.
Yes.
And I gotta tell you,
Yo. First off, okay. I like it, and I knew that this was going to happen to you. That it might not catch him in the very beginning. I kept looking on my peripheral because what this movie does, because of course we all know who Bob Marley is. We have all been introduced to him in some way, shape, or form in our lives. Okay, so we are critics in our own right when it comes to those icons, right? So I kept looking over at him because I know how he is with movies, and especially a biopic as big as this, okay? And it doesn't catch you at first. I know for me, it didn't. It was a slow grind because, of course, I'm critiquing it like, all right, Ben, you better, do your thing. I kept looking over at him. Like, I could tell he's doing this and everything like that, he's going like this. But let me tell you, that was only for a short while until bam!
And that time is now.
Like, it drew us in, okay? I'm talking about captivating, like, what, Ben Kingsley? What's his name?
Ben Kingsley Adair or something like that.
Let me tell you, boy, you did your thing, okay, playing him. I know it was a major role. Probably a lifetime type of role that you had to endure, but let me tell you, kudos, okay, because you did your thing. All right, the whole movie was beautiful, and I think most of us all know about this concert and everything that surrounds it. The shooting that happened, what happened with Rita and everything. This movie, okay, was by far great. I had some tears. I cried. Okay.
I gotta tell you, it was weird because at first, because I'm a big Bob Marley fan, and so it's hard for when you're dealing with such an icon, and that's what you see when you're thinking about a certain icon. So it took me like probably a good 15-20 minutes to really warm up to him playing him. But as soon as it happened, like I forgot that he was even playing a character that I even though what Bob Marley looks like, I'm thinking that dude's Bob Marley. Everything was just great. The one thing that you gotta understand, it's not a movie that follows his whole life. It's a particular period in his life, about 5 or 6 years. It does do some flashbacks, but it's within 5 or 6 years. About 5 or 6 years time frame, whatever. But I won't give any spoilers away. But it specifically covers around from, and this if you're a Bob Marley fan, from it dealing with the shooting all the way up until the concert in Jamaica. And I gotta say the vibe of it, just like, just to see the essence of who Bob Marley was and what he cared about it was really, really shown in this film.
I am a superstar. You can't separate the music and the message. You see, reggae music come to unify the people.
I can't understand, I was looking at it the other day. I was looking at it this morning before we went to go see the movie, and I was looking at Rotten Tomatoes, and I saw that they gave it such a low score, but the audience score was really high. And I just don't get how that happens, but I don't know what these critics be thinking. But the movie was great. I thought it was a really good and well done movie. I think Ben Kingsley Adair. I can't remember his name specifically. It's the same guy who played Malcolm X in
Yes,
you know what I'm talking about.
yep,
And he
yep.
also played the villain in Secret Invasion. He did that too, but here he really killed this role.
Just
man.
wow.
And I gotta tell you, it's just people were just like so silent in the movie theater, just like engrossed in the film, and it was just something else. But they play a lot of his iconic music. You see how he came up with some of the songs, how he came up with certain lyrics.
These songs of freedom is all I ever have. Redemption songs.
When you write that?
All my life.
What like made certain things like light bulb over his head, be like, this is what I'm just speechless. It's
The
hard to
actress who
quantify.
played Rita.
Oh yeah, the actress that
Yeah.
played Rita did a really
She
good
did
job.
good, yeah,
If you know who she is, she was in Captain Marvel. She was in what was the one with Viola Davis? I forget what that movie was, but she's been in a bunch of things. She
that
kills
Woman
every role.
King?
Yeah, I think it was Woman King. Yeah, she kills her roles every time she plays a role. She does really well. But all the cast, all the in the movie were really good. It's a must see. I think if you're a Bob
Yeah.
Marley fan, it's a
Yeah.
must see. I mean, even if you're not a big
Yeah.
Bob Marley fan, go check
And
it
you've
out just
heard,
to
you know,
just to
heard his
see the type of
music,
man that
just-
he
yeah.
was during that time and what he was all about and what he was going through. But it's just an awesome and great movie. I'll give it a 9.
I give it 2 thumbs up.
We come up
Good
with
Ebert.
different. We have to come up with our film scores so we can have some kind of creative eye thing or whatever the case may be. But yeah,
I give it a 9.5.
give it a 9.5.
Yes, I do.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Like I said, the only reason why I gave it a 9 is because it could be higher. Because I was thinking like 8 or 9. Is first of all, like I said, he killed the role. I mean, he did
That's
an
why I
awesome
gave him
job.
9.5.
Only thing I guess I was when I went in is I thought it was going to be more coverage of his life. It just took place. This movie just takes place within a certain amount of years, which is fine because after thinking about it and having been a long time Bob Marley fan since his early beginnings, they wouldn't have been able to cover that in a movie. It's impossible.
Impossible.
It's just impossible,
Yeah.
To cover that in a 2-hour movie.
It'd be a trilogy,
It's just,
I think,
yeah,
or
yeah.
something of that
It would have to
nature.
It would have to be a series
Yeah, yes.
It would have to be a series.
An HBO series.
or something. Yeah, it would
No.
definitely have to be a series because there's no way you can cover that man's life in that short amount of time. It's with all the stuff that was happening in his life.
Right.
But go see it, check it out. And let us know what you think. If you've seen it already, let us know down in the comments what you think. And we'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that thing. Cause every little thing gonna be alright. You like that one?
Yeah.